Jazmine's closet. Honey, you never know what I'm pulling out of the closet. So today I had my first request where someone wanted me to talk about a subject based off of me commenting on another YouTube video that I watched. And so they wanted me to talk about my recent procedure of me getting my Bartholin'S cyst drained. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you guys. So I'll be telling you guys from why I got it done, the medication that I was on, and how I felt afterwards, because she was asking me some questions in the comments and wanted to know. So I decided, you know, it seems like a very common procedure, a very common thing that a lot of us have, so why not come on here and share with you guys my experience since I just had it done in the last 10 days. So let's just jump right into it. If you are new, boo-boo, let me tell you what to do. This is a fashion first channel, so if you enjoy fashion, beauty, and lifestyle, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and become a Jazzynista today. But today I am, you know, just jumping in to share some information about, you know, my most recent procedure. So let me pull up my notes so we can just jump right into it. So I had my procedure done on January the 28th of 2021. And I had a Bartholin'S, if I'm saying it right, but I'm gonna spell it right in the title. I had a cyst drained, or, you know, removed. And so with that, let me tell you first what you cannot do. For 6 weeks, you cannot swim. You cannot take bubble bath. You cannot have intercourse. You cannot use tampons. You cannot douche. They don't want you to put nothing up there. She didn't say this, but I'm gonna say this. You can't get waxed or nothing like that. So for 6 weeks, you can't do any of those things. So how I compared this procedure to the young lady that was asking me in the comments, who is now a subscriber, hey girl, hey, I explained to her, like, if you've had a child and you tear or you rip when you have your baby and they got to go down there and stitch you up, this is the same feeling when you get the cyst drained. So why did I have mine drained? So now I told you what you can't do after you do the procedure, and all of those things are for 6 weeks. So now I'm going to tell you why I got mine drained. So I got mine drained because I was not one of those people that was experiencing pain, but it continued to inflate and deflate in size. So sometimes it'd be really large and kind of like almost hanging, and then sometimes it would be smaller. I never experienced any pain with it. You know, it would get as big as like a medium-sized rock, you guys. It would get really, really large. Like, I would go to my OBGYN or my yearly, and they would say, Jasmine, does this not hurt? Are you sure? Like, they would squeeze it. Are you sure this does not hurt? And I was like, no, it's fine. It doesn't hurt. It's cool. Now, I know some people say that they can't sit down and that it's sore and it's tender and it's uncomfortable for them. That was never my experience. Like I said, mine was just more so getting big, getting small, getting big, getting small, and then finally, because I was getting something else done, I was like, go ahead and drain that as well. So if you are like me, the third thing I'm going to tell you is, if you have one but you're not feeling pain, the third thing I'm going to say is still get it drained. And let me tell you why. So I've had it drained in 2 different ways, because you know there's 2 ways for them to drain it. The first way that I had it drained was when they stick the catheter in there, and that's when they inject you. They numb, you know, the skin down there. Then they will inject you with this little catheter thing after they cut it open, and that catheter is supposed to play like a little tube that's supposed to drain it for a little while, but it can still come back. So I had that done right after I had my daughter. I had the catheter put in, but it still came back like the doctor said it possibly could, and it came back bigger and then smaller and bigger and smaller and bigger and smaller. The reason I say to still get it done is because I got my procedure done a week and a half ago, and I got a phone call and said that, Jasmine, even though we drained this for you, it was a good idea to do it because it seemed as if bacteria was getting in there. So she had to prescribe me some antibiotics for the bacteria. And so I say that if you're not hurting, but it's, you know that you have this gland, go ahead and still get it drained, because anything that's getting backed up in you can cause bacteria. So it made sense that I'm not feeling anything, but anything that's being clogged, it could possibly be, you know, an infection and bacteria. So she prescribed me some penicillin to make sure that it doesn't get infected after the cut. So the next thing, why, not why, but was it scary? So, or what the pain level was as well. So I initially was not scared, because you know you're going under anesthesia. This is a real procedure, so you will be going under anesthesia with the needle, and they're going to weigh you and ask you all about your family history, and they want your insurance card, and it's a whole 9 shebang, okay? But anytime you go under anesthesia, baby, it's a whole big old thing. So you know, they put me under anesthesia. I was not nervous, y'all, but when they rolled me back to the room, baby, listen, I was like, whoa, this is real. This is a real procedure room. Like this, they got the metal pots of all the utensils, the big scary lights, you know, the man pulling up his gloves, like not even being dramatic, for real. Like it was really like, oh, like the procedure room was like at the little dead end of the hotel hallway. That she made the sharp little turn. So when you get in there, it goes really fast. I will say that. It goes really fast. It's not initially scary until they roll you into the procedure room. So I have the procedure done. Of course, you know, they tell you not to drive, so someone does have to take you to this procedure. And then also that, you know, you're going to be loopy and they want you to relax afterwards. So how did I feel afterwards? I felt loopy, so I didn't feel much of the pain down there because of me being under anesthesia. So I came home and I rest. And so day 2, I was like, oh, I don't feel anything, and I still rest that day. And then by day 3, I didn't feel anything. I'm like, huh. So I got done Thursday. I didn't feel anything Friday and Saturday. So Sunday I thought I was good. So she told me to stay out of work a week. But if you know me, I ain't stay out of work. I'm like, no, I need to go to work because I'm a manager. So I'm like, let me just get on to work. So I still went to work on Monday. Baby, why I did that? Why I didn't listen to the folks, what they said. So the pain, when I got to work, the pain increased, but I didn't feel the pain until like 3 days afterwards. And this is with me not picking up the medicine. So I didn't feel the pain afterwards until I actually started doing a lot of movement, walking around. So let's just think about this, you guys. So if you have to walk up steps, what happens? It stretches the skin. If you have to use the bathroom or push you know a bowel movement out, that stretches the skin. If you have to squat down or pick something up, that stretches that skin down there. And so for me, all of the walking and moving is doing this, bending over, it's stretching. And so it started to hurt, and I had to go get the medicine. I actually had to take the week off, like my doctor said. And what did they prescribe me? They prescribed me 500 milligrams of ibuprofen, 500 milligrams of Motrin, and I got the oxycodone. I got that opioids. I got that, and then I got the penicillin, just, you know, because she said it looked like it could have been some bacteria in there. So the pain that I felt on day 3.5 after not doing what I was supposed to do, I felt a throbbing. It was throbbing, and it also was itching. It took day 3 for it actually to kind of burn when I would urinate. So when I would urinate, it would burn, it would be throbbing, and it was itching. And so when I talked to her 5 days after the procedure, so I got it on Thursday, and then I talked to her this past Monday, and she said that those things were normal, that what I was feeling was actually what people feel. So you will feel a throbbing sensation. She said that's because it's healing. You will feel an itching kind of sensation just from it being, you know, touched. And then you will, you know, it still could burn when you urinate, and then of course when you move you could feel it. I could not, like how I'm sitting up here now that I'm a week and a half from the procedure, a week and a few days, and I've been taking my medicine, I've actually been laying my behind down somewhere, child. I'm feeling, you know, feeling fine. But, you know, before the first few days, even though I didn't feel a lot of pain, if I would try to sit up straight, that's when I would feel the pain. So I would have to like lay on my side, you know, prop my leg up, and I not go up and down my stairs, because I do have stairs in my home. So that would be the other thing. So I told you the why I got it. I told you the pain that I felt. I told you still get it done if you are, you know, if you are not feeling any pain. I told you that because it could be some bacteria in there. And now let me see what else I have, just to kind of be very informative. And I can't wait for you guys to ask me questions in the comments about if you had it done. From just my research about getting a Bartholin'S cyst removed, it is, you know, a lot of women out there that experience them. So let's see, what can't, so I already told you what you can't do. I told you that as well. Medication, no bending, burning, throbbing, and itching. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to come on here right quick because I know that she subscribed to my channel, so I can give you that feedback. So yes, burning, itching, and throbbing. No bending in no bending, and no swimming, and no bubble bath, and no intimacy, and none of those things, nothing in there or down there, no waxing. So I haven't even like really went down there with like, you know, the washcloth. I've just kind of like squeezed over it, let the soap kind of like, you know, be flushed, you know, on top of it is what I've been doing, just to not irritate it down there. And then I would also say, like I said, get it drained. Even if you're not feeling any pain, you do need your week and a half off. So if you think that you're gonna be around here jumping around like Bunny, you not, baby. You're gonna have to get all that medicine. They're gonna prescribe you those 3 medicines at 500 milligrams, like I mentioned. And you just need to rest. Someone needs to drive you to the procedure. You will go under anesthesia. They will sew you and stitch you up. But if, like I said, if you've had a child and you had to be torn down there and they had to stitch you up, and you know you had to not do nothing for 6 weeks and wait for it to heal, it feels like that. And if you don't have any children, that it is a throbbing, irritable kind of, you know, burn sometimes sensation. It's almost like when you get a cut. You know, that cut, you don't want to, like the skin, you don't want to move your arm too much. You don't want to, you know, lift nothing with that. You just want that cut to go ahead and heal up. It's tender, it's sore. As it's healing, sometimes it itches a little bit. So it's going to be the same thing, but it's just going to be down in that genital area. So I hope that helps somebody. This little 12-minute video, and I try to keep my word as a YouTuber, up and coming YouTuber. So if someone asks me to do something or they want to see something, if it's not, you know, way out of, you know, what I usually do, I don't mind. And you know, I don't mind helping either. So let me know if you're getting it done. Let me know if you had it done. Let me know if you felt what I felt and you tried to jump up and go on in a few days. Let me know if you didn't have any pain, but you just went ahead and got yours drained just like I did. And I would say that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest thing, ladies. Don't think that because it's not hurting, because they try to be like, if it's not broke, don't fix it. That's what a lot of doctors told me. And then I was the one that stood up and said, hey, go ahead and do it. Like, why not? Just go ahead and do it. I don't want it down there. I don't want to take no chance, because it was so large. Like, it was like drooping, hanging, like I had, you know, and I don't. So I was like, okay, just go ahead and do it. And then my doctor commended me for doing it and saying, Jasmine, you know, it looked like some bacteria. So I'm just going to subscribe you, because it could, you know, I'm glad that we did that. And so that would be, I would say, if I don't tell you anything else outside of the itching and the throbbing and the burning when you urinate and the scratching and the bending and the moving and taking the medication, baby, listen to me. Do it. If you got it, go on and get it drained. And the medicine, it ain't nothing but $3 if you got insurance. Now, I ain't been billed. Now, I don't know how much it costs yet, but I know it's coming in that mail. I don't know, get a little payment plan going on. But yes, I hope that this helps somebody, and I know that it's a common thing. I love all of my Jazzynistas, but not more than the Lord loves you. Drop down in the comments what is going on with your girl, and we'll go from there. So if you enjoy being lifestyle and fashion, this is the place to be, and I will see you guys next time.